It's your boy, man. Punch in the building, man. You know, man, it's heating up, man. 4 more days. 4 more days until we get to watch this bum get cooked. Tio and Shakur talking about that tonight. You know what else, man? Shu Shu getting a title shot, man. I don't know why people ain't talking about this. This might be one of the worst promoted fight ring magazine cards like I never seen, man. What's up with the promotion for this fight, man? We're definitely talking about that tonight. Keyshawn, man, got a that and much, much more tonight on the Punch Talk Show. So, like always, give me a couple minutes, and we're gonna get into this. Shout out to the guys, man. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Shout out to my homies who's here to check out Punch tonight, man. We got a lot to get into, man, and we gonna break it down, man. Probably be on for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Put the link up if niggas want to come through and talk. You know what I mean? But finally, bro, finally, finally, man, we got a real opponent in front of Teofimo Lopez. Is about to get this bum up out of here, man. He's about to get cooked. It's about to be easy work. Everybody try to make it like I told you. People give Teofimo Lopez a lot of undue credit, in my opinion, bro. I don't think he's half of what people think he is. You know what I mean? You got lucky against Lomachenko. I think he would have cooked you in the rematch. Nigga, you lost to George Bumbosis, bro. Everybody in the division at that time, like Tank would have beat George Bumbosis. Shakur a million out of a million times would beat Bumbosis. And shit, the champions now. Abdullah Mason, shit, more talent. Everybody would have beat Bumbosis, but you lost to this nigga. You know what I mean? No, he kind of exposed you for what you were. You know what I mean? But Shakur is about to really like put a stamp on it, man. Everybody keep on like everybody's like to use they hate for Stevenson. You know what I mean? And try to like use that to like, try to negate the fact that this nigga is an excellent fucking boxer. But I don't know what like I ain't saying Shakur Stevenson is Javante Davis, but he got a decent amount of knockouts, man, to where you should be like, all right, man, the nigga do got the power to put a nigga down. I don't understand why niggas just be surprised when I say he gonna stop the nigga in 10 rounds. Tio's gonna get put to sleep or just completely washed, like embarrassed, man. Like it's gonna be ugly to watch, man. And I'm gonna love every second of it. Yeah, I'm predicting an ass whooping. If you follow my channel, if you listen to me talk, you know how I feel about Teofimo Lopez. I don't want to see the nigga win. Even if he do win, I'ma still talk shit. I'm praying for the nigga downfall. All I want to see is him get punished. Punished. I'm calling a 10th round stoppage, but I would love to watch 12 round ass whoopings. I would enjoy that, man. One of my wishes came true last year when Jake Paul got his jaw broke. Now I need to see Teofimo Lopez get punished. Like beat the racists out of that nigga. Like for real. Like that's what he need. Right? He's one of them closet racist motherfuckers that try to act like he's not racist, man. What do you do to people like that? Yeah, beat the fucking racists out of them. You make them regret the shit they ever said, man. Like for real. Like you like calling people monkeys? Well, show them how strong a fucking gorilla could be, you fucking idiot. I want to see him get destroyed, man, and I'm biased, yes, and I'm hating on him, yes, and I want to see him get crushed. I want to see blood, lots of blood. I want to see both his eyes closed. I want to see him quit on the stool, but he ain't gonna do that. I give him more credit than that. I ain't saying he's too weak to not, you know what I mean, to quit on the stool. Only weak people quit on the stool. Like for real. Like I like you if you quit on the stool, your will's gone. I don't think that's what happened to him. But I do think he's gonna get his ass up over 12 rounds. I think he's gonna come in playing games, showing the fuck off, trying to do that same shit he did against Barbosa, which was a fucking boring ass snooze fest, and get cooked. Like for real. I think this is gonna be the first time in a long time that we've seen Teofimo Lopez on the back foot. Because I'm gonna say it again. All right, I'm gonna say it again. Lomachenko would have whooped his ass if they would have had a rematch. We all know this. We can think or say what you want. We all know this. That's why there never was one. That's why he chose Bumbosis next to getting in there with Lomachenko again. Josh Taylor is the worst undisputed champion in the history of undisputed champions. Straight up bum. Straight bum, bro. Come on, man. I was getting mad at the type of credit they was trying to give him, man. That was one of the wackest tournaments I ever seen. If they'd have had the 140 tournament now, it'd be way more exciting, way more entertaining, way better fighters. Like, you know what I mean? For real. Like, Josh Taylor was trash. He gets a lot of credit for beating this dude like he was a somebody. Like, who was he? Like, you know what I mean? He's two-time lineal. You fought two bums. Loma ain't no bum. But Josh Taylor was a bum. You got lucky against Loma. Josh Taylor was a bum. Josh Taylor was a bum. Like, for real. He felt, like, a lot of people fell for that bullshit rhetoric that nigga was talking. And and just assumed that Taylor was going cooking, but then forgot that Josh Taylor really didn't beat Jack Catterall, who's kind of average. Like, these niggas is average, man. Like, once Catterall out, and I ain't gonna cap. That was the first time I ever watched Josh Taylor. I watched the highlights from the little tournament, but that shit was whack to me. Like, the way they did Regis and that shit was whack to me. So I ain't watching him no more. So when they showed him against Catterall, I like Catterall easily beating. Dropped him quick as hell. Trash. Bro, since that first Catterall fight, Josh Taylor ain't won shit. Nothing. Like, so people give him a lot of credit for that. Like really, I'm seriously. I asked this question honestly. What the fuck has he achieved, man? What has he achieved? What up, DJ? What you say? Like, I hold on to grudges forever, bro. Especially when you a bigot. If you a bigot, man, I'm gonna always find any way, loophole, avenue, crease. Give me anything. I'm gonna use it against you. Why? Because I'm an enemy of motherfucking you. That's why. Like, so so every chance I get to hate on you, I'm gonna do it. Like, you know what I mean? But as far as a nigga like Boots, I don't really hate on him because of his character. I hate on him because he be lying all the time. He be capping. He be acting like he really want to fight people when he don't want to fight them. He act like he the goods when he really not the goods. Like, you know what I mean? Got the trumped up ass record. Everybody boosting up your name and shit, but in reality, you're kind of an average ass fighter. Like, that's what I say. I want to see him fight somebody, or like at least on his level. Like, before I'll ever take him serious. And I kind of feel the same way about Teofimo Lopez, man. I think he's overrated. I think he's overrated, man. Like, there's a lot of overrated champions in boxing, man. He, in my opinion, next to Rolly Romero, might be one of the most overrated champions ever. We get a lot of undue ass credit and really don't fight shit. People be trying to trump up his resume, but other than Josh Taylor and motherfucking Lomachenko, who he fight? You lost to George Bumbosis, bro. Like, that's like, you'll never. That's hard to come back from. In my opinion, like, if you lost to George Bumbosis, there's no way in fucking hell you're gonna beat Teofimo. I mean, you want to beat Shakur Stevenson because everybody else in the division would have beat Bumbosis. I mean, for real, think about it. Shakur would have cooked him a million out of a million times. Tank would have beat his motherfucking ass. Devin Haney beat him twice. Nigga, Loma beat the motherfucker. You lost though. Like, come on, man. You lost to a pretty much a journeyman. Like, so everybody say, oh, he had an off night. Oh, he had the little, he trying to fake the little doctor's excuse. Oh, he said his stomach was hurting. I never believed that. All fighters make a lame ass excuse when they get embarrassed by nobodies, man. They all do it, man. For real. Like, even Ryan Garcia made an excuse. Oh man, it was the way we walked out and sitting in the car. I cooled down. I couldn't really warm. Oh, that nigga, you know, you just got cooked. Nigga, Rolly cooked you in sparring. Nigga, he had a ticket ever since then. Nigga got in the ring with you to this, and all you got is that same fucking left hook, nigga. And he kept his fucking guard up, nigga, and caught you with a clean one and just kind of dominated the fight on you. Hey, it already was in the pudding that you really couldn't beat this nigga. You know what I mean? He just proved it in reality. Sometimes that really happens. Sometimes when niggas fuck you up in sparring, they fuck you up for real, man. Like, sometimes it don't happen. Like, I don't know what that shit be about sparring. You know what I mean? But sometimes, nigga, like there's motherfuckers who will whoop your ass sparring, but he got 6 losses in the ring. But in sparring, he's untouchable. I don't know how that works. I don't know why that is. Like, you know what I mean? But that's just how the fuck it is. So when you come across, I mean, so when you get niggas like Teofimo Lopez who get away with all this bullshit, like, get away with you pretty much saying all this crazy ass shit, man. Like, yes, DJ, I'm going to hold a grudge, and I'm going to just keep on praying and praying for your downfall. And then when it really happens, I'm going to rain down the heavens on the motherfucker, bro. Like straight up, I got 4 days, man. I'm anticipating it so much, man. Like, you know how disappointed I'll be if Tio win? Oh, I'll be disappointed, bro. Like, super disappointed, man, because I want to see him get cooked. So I have to wait for the next nigga he fight to hopefully whoop his ass, bro. But I'm going to always talk shit because nigga you're trash and I just want to see you nigga lose. I want to see you get like knocked out of the sport. Like this is, I feel the same way about him I felt about Jake Paul. Guarantee we ain't gonna see Jake Paul for at least 2-3 years. Telling you that now. What happened? Get your jaw broke? Oh, I'm gonna take a couple years off. I bet you are, bro. You probably ain't coming back to the sport. I ain't gonna say that's gonna happen to Teofimo, but nigga, we can all hope, right? I know you're like, damn, man, punch that might be kind of harsh, but I don't respect him. I don't respect shit about him. Like I don't respect his character. I don't respect his skills. I don't give a fuck about him. So all I'm gonna do is sit there and hate. I don't. And the funny thing is, I don't even feel that way about Bumbosis. I just don't like Bumbosis because he's running around acting like he really was a good fighter and really was just an average ass fucking journeyman. So it's fun to laugh at motherfuckers like that. You know what I mean? But when it comes to people like Teofimo Lopez, who gets extremely racist and disrespectful, bro, you only gonna get that same energy back from me. Like I ain't gonna be racist because I'm just not racist, but I'm gonna talk shit. Like you know what I mean? That's just how it is, man. So when he finally get in the ring with somebody who's like a real, not Sandor Martin, not Jermaine Ortiz, you know what I mean? That's a nigga with the 7 losses. I can't remember his name. You know what I mean? Yeah, now you in there with Shakur Stevenson, nigga, like one of the best fighters in the world, the best defensive fighter in the world. Like I want to see if you're really that good, because everybody seems to think he is. Everybody seems to act like he is. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, I think he's overrated, bro. And that's not only because he's a racist, but I just noticed that since he moved up from 135 and they knocked shit out when he was knocking everything out at 35. So you was weight bullying everybody. And when we get up to 140, you ain't got no power, none. Niggas keep but people don't want to talk about that. I don't know what's so entertaining about him. He makes a fool of himself in press conferences. He's a joke. You can see by his body language if you've been following this shit, because this is a horribly promoted card. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they be trying to sabotage Shakur Stevenson. They'll promote the shit out of this dude. They'll promote the shit out of fucking, you know what I mean, Hamza, Shiraz, and Berlanga. But when we get Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez, niggas ain't really talking about it at all. That's weird to me. Not on the level they should be talking about it. Everybody's talking about it now because we closer to the fight, but there wasn't no good promotion or build up to this shit. Not like it should have been, because this is a way bigger fight than it should be. So yeah, man, I expect Shakur to come out fast and dominate early, bro. Dominate early. Like he gonna take it out of Teofimo fast, bro. Like watch, you'll see. He gonna take advantage of all the mistakes Teofimo Lopez play. He play a lot of games in the ring, make a lot of mistakes in the ring, and Shakur's gonna capitalize on all that shit and whoop his ass, hopefully very convincingly. I pray it's not a close fight. Like, you know what I mean? It could be because, Shakur don't like him. And when you don't like a motherfucker, like when you really don't like a motherfucker, he can take you out of your element. That can happen. So if that happened, then we'll see. But if Shakur come out and fight like I know he can, and I know how y'all know he can, it should be fairly easy work when you compare the skill matchup, man. Like when you do the style matchups of these dudes, yeah, man, Teofimo ain't patient enough to beat somebody like Shakur Stevenson. He's not. Like, and right there is already a disadvantage because Shakur's IQ is gonna frustrate this dude. It's gonna be fun to watch, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, and I hope I want it. I'm praying. I want it to be a pure like ass whooping, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I want both eyes closed, bloody nose, broke jaw. Yeah, whoop his ass. Have him whoop his ass so bad that he gotta get right into the ambulance. Can't be no post. We ain't gonna see T.O. at the post fight conference. Just ambulance. Feel me? For real, like I said, you could be like, damn, man. It's kind of harsh, but you know my character by now, man. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. That's how I feel. Like I want to see punishment. I want to see, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that one, man. I can't stand Teofimo Lopez, and I'm gonna always cheer against him, always, and I'm gonna always talk shit, win, lose, or draw. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's a disgusting fighter with a disgusting character, nigga. Nigga got no morals and he's disrespectful. Fuck him, like for real. And that's beyond boxing. You can be disrespectful in the ring. I've seen a million fighters like that. But when you disrespectful in real life and you disrespect my motherfucking race of people, fuck you too. And it'll always be that way. I ain't one of motherfuckers who could let a motherfucker like Ryan Garcia fall in the same character too. Like DJ, don't think I feel no different about Ryan Garcia. I feel the same way about niggas like him, bro. He be the worst type of motherfuckers. Like he pissed me off more than Teofimo Lopez did. Like, cause you can kind of see that in Teo, but like my son looked up to Ryan Garcia, so it's like really fuck you, bro. Like, feel me? I felt that same way when fucking Hulk Hogan came out trying to be a racist. Nigga, I grew up loving this motherfucker. You can't stand black people. That fucked me up. But nigga, so it's like, damn, fuck you too. Like so, like yeah, I always been that way towards motherfuckers like that. But anyway, I'm digressing. I wanted to talk about. So we're gonna talk about Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz, who's a super slick fighter, man. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look back and see if Keyshawn ever fought somebody with that level of boxing skill, and I ain't sure, man. Like you know what I mean? Because in reality, like you know what I mean. In reality, this fight Keyshawn's about to have with Ortiz is as close as we might get to seeing him fight somebody like Haney or Shakur, because that he boxed just as good as both of them. You know what I mean? He might not be as defensively sound as like Shakur is, you know what I mean, or have as good a jab as Haney, but the styles super similar. So this will really give you a glimpse of how Keyshawn will do against one of them. Like for real, if we come out and completely dominate Ortiz, then we'll know like Keyshawn's the real motherfucking deal. And yeah, it's gonna might be ugly for Devin or Shakur to fight this nigga. Now if he get in the ring with Ortiz and he struggle, you know what I mean, and he can't match the boxing skill, then now we know why you lost to Cruz and stay away from Haney and Shakur. But if you come out and completely, you know what I mean, if you come out and win convincingly, I ain't even gotta be like completely domination. If you come out and just win convincingly like you normally do, like let's be honest, then yeah, man, Keyshawn Davis is the real motherfucking deal. Like, but there's a lot of elements that's coming into play for this fight that like some people paying attention to, but maybe everybody's not. Like, this is gonna be his first fight without Bomac, who's a great fucking trainer, like one of the best, if not the best trainer out right now. Like, so we'll see. Like, you know what I mean? What's gonna change? Is this new trainer gonna have him as sharp as Bomac had him? Because you gotta remember, like that's a great team over there, Bomac and all them. Like that, they'll have you really. They're great at preparing their fighters. So we'll see. We'll see how that affects them. You know what I mean? We'll see what type of coaching he get from his corner. But like this is definitely hands down the best opponent he's ever faced, and this is somebody that's been in a couple title fights. So Jermaine Ortiz, I don't think Jermaine Ortiz ever got over the hump, but he's been in a few title fights. Keyshawn's a champion, you know what I mean? But this is a really, really tough fight. So we'll see. We'll see. But I definitely got Keyshawn winning by decision. He could surprise us and get a knockout act. And I looked in Jermaine Ortiz's record, and he only got put on the canvas like twice. He never got knocked out before, but he definitely been dropped a couple times. So Keyshawn is a really good counter puncher. And so if Ortiz like reach a little bit, and he might get hit with a hard counter and touch the canvas. So we'll see. This is a good fight to me because I never seen him. You know, what I mean, I want to see how he's gonna be able to handle Ortiz's movement. You know what I mean? The way he can hit and move. Like you know what I mean? He can be moving left side to side and be punching your ass at the same time. So, like I said, I ain't never seen Keyshawn fight nobody with that level of skill. So we'll see. We'll see how he handled that. Like if he walk him down and straight break him down and do his thing like he normally do, or somehow goad him into a slugfest, then shit, it should be an easy night for Keyshawn. But if he got to chase Ortiz all over the place, then he gonna have a long fucking night. He probably might win because the refs don't like Ortiz style, bro. They like robbing him. I ain't saying it's gonna be a robbery. Don't misconstrue my words, but they do like robbing that guy. Same way with Sandro Martin. That style the refs don't like. The crowd don't like. You know what I mean? It's a get the job done style, but it's a boring style. Like that's why Teo beat him. In reality, like we all pretty much seen Ortiz winning that. Well, it's like one of them type of situations where it's like win or lose. Like you wouldn't have been mad if they would have gave it to Ortiz. You'd be like, yeah, he did do enough. But like that, again, his style is not the most appealing style in the world, so he loses a lot of fights because of it. If he come out and fight, and that gonna make him. That's where the question come in for Ortiz. Is that gonna make Ortiz more aggressive? You see what I mean? Like, so that's why I think this is the interesting fight. Is the fact that they keep getting robbed, you know what I mean, in big fights because of his style, gonna make him try to fight Keyshawn more aggressive? You know what I mean? Is Keyshawn gonna be coming in, you know what I mean, because he's happy to get another opportunity after almost ruining his damn career and try to do too much? See, these are the questions I got. You know what I mean? Like, because again, the way that swinging that belt shit, Like it's like, damn, you still focused on Andy Cruz? Don't you guys fight in like 3 weeks, like a week? So like, yeah, we're gonna see, man. Like that was always that always seemed to be. I look like that's starting to be a distraction for Keyshawn. Like the more famous he get and the more popular he get, the more distracted he get. Like that's what happened. That's why he came up on the scale overweight because nigga was rich, made the most money, champion. You know what I mean? Top of the world. Got lazy. It happened all the time in boxing. Like, and then they took a reality check to get his ass back, you know what I mean, where he needed to be. So, like I said, man, I'm happy he getting another opportunity. But again, his focus don't look like it is where it need to be, man. Like for real. Like if you wasn't there to challenge Andy Cruz, why would you even have to fight, man? Like I understand why Shakur was at the fight, but you didn't really to be there. You just wanted to be an asshole, and you should be focusing on your opponent. That's just my opinion. Cause I'm a fucking don't like when somebody niggas say anything bad about Keyshawn Davis, but he do a lot of dumb shit sometimes, man. Niggas can't be scared, can't be afraid to call that nigga out, man. Like that don't mean I'm not a fan. Hell yeah, I'm a fan, but his focus be low. He need to focus more on the sport. You know, like. Yeah, I understand that he's fighting for a contract, DJ, but at the same time, get your shit together, bro. That's why I say he got more to lose. And that's why I feel as though, in reality, I don't know if you agree with this, but that's why I feel as though that Keyshawn got the tougher opponent than Shakur. Like, I think Ortiz is a way tougher opponent for Keyshawn than Teo is for Shakur. Shakur Stevenson wanted this fight for years, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like for years they've been calling him out. He been wanting to smoke with Teo, and Teo finally signed the fucking contract, bro. Like so, it's one of those situations where Teo got himself in a situation where his mouth gonna have to, you know what I mean? We'll have to back up all that shit talking he been doing. You know, talking about a loss that's gonna humble Shakur. I think it's gonna be good for him. All that type of shit right there, bro. Like, bro, you lost to George Kambosos, homie. You lost to Sandor Martin, nigga. Like, for real, that was another clear-cut loss that they robbed him. You arguably lost to Ortiz, nigga. Steve Claggett, that's his name. Nigga with 7 losses. That nigga gave you a rumble. Barbosa was too flat-footed. All you did was run from him and jab all night. You ain't take it to him either. Ain't like you went out there and just took it to Barbosa. You didn't. Like, where's all the credit come from? That's where I asked this question. Like, but I can talk about that lame-ass nigga all night. I ain't trying to do that. You know what I mean? I just don't like him. But I really do see Keyshawn putting on a pretty good show. Like, but if he knock Ortiz out, that's gonna start a whole new conversation where like Keyshawn Davis is really like that guy. I thought that before he started doing all that crazy shit. You know, I thought Keyshawn was on a trajectory. Like I said, by the end of the year, him and Shakur would be on the pound for pound list. Shakur already on it, but higher up on it than 8th. They're gonna be like, you know, like I was saying, Keyshawn would be like 7th, Shakur would be like 5th. That was my prediction, but then Keyshawn did that dumb shit, so we'll see where that goes. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got him easily winning this fight. Mark winning the building. What up, brother? You know, I think like I said, like if you know about Jermaine Ortiz and you know this dude is not no slouch. He is not easy to hit. The motherfucker don't stay still. He move. Like if you thought Crawford was moving a lot against Canelo, think how Shakur is moving against De Los Santos. He felt like that all the time against everybody. Like that's why he get robbed all the time because that style boring. That's a boring ass style. Like it's different than when you do it in situations like Shakur had to do that against De Los Santos. That motherfucker hit hard. He ain't no joke. You gotta move. You gotta get him off balance. I get that. I get why he fought him like that. Everybody else called him boring. They just didn't understand boxing. But I understood that. But Ortiz do that against everybody. Like so that'll frustrate the shit out of you. But that's why he loses a lot of fights too, because he moves side to side all day and just jab. He don't really mix in a lot of combinations. I think this time he's gonna try to do that. I think he's gonna really try to be like, all right, every time I try to fight that hit and not get hit style, I get robbed. So I'm gonna try to stand there a little bit with Keyshawn. That might be a bad idea, but it might be effective because Keyshawn don't expect it. You know what I mean? You expecting this nigga to come out and run all night, nigga, and he kind of come in there and he's mixing it up with you a little bit. That might catch Keyshawn off guard. Like, you know what I mean? So like that's what I'm gonna look for. Like, are we gonna get that same ass boring ass style, or are they gonna mix it up? Is Keyshawn going, you know what I mean, be the same smart, like, you know what I mean, motivated fighter that Bo Mac had him as? Because you gotta remember, you got a new trainer, or this new trainer gonna have him on some other shit. We'll see. Like, that's how I look at that type of shit. What you say, Mark? My thing is for Shakur to win, he gotta take the fight to Teo. And if he does that, Teo has a good chance to win. How you figure? He ain't no power threat, Mark. What he gonna do to win if Shakur come right at him? He ain't gonna be able to hit the nigga. He ain't gonna be. He stood right in front of Zepeda. Zepeda couldn't land a fucking shot on him, and Zepeda ain't slow. Like, so what is he gonna do? He ain't knock shit out at 140. He ain't his power ain't no threat. Like, what is he gonna do? Everybody keep acting like Teofimo Lopez is this big bad power threat. Who he knock out at 140? Nobody. Now did he even wobble a nigga since he moved up, bro? Like, I'm just saying, this ain't me hating, because it's not no secret I can't fucking stand a nigga. But, like, he ain't dropped shit. His power tricked everybody, man. This shit ain't transition. Like, for real, his power's not transition. He had to pity pat and box fucking Barbosa. He ain't come out and just blitz Barbosa like he is fucking niggas up. Remember, fuck was that dude's name? He got his first title off of down there at 135. Like, Richard Comey. Man, he knocked Richard Comey's head off his shoulders. He's like, oh, Teofimo, he's blitzing everybody. Oh, Teofimo Lopez is a real fucking deal. This dude's a real power threat, right? He ain't do none of that shit against Lomachenko. Lomachenko just started slow. Moves up. You lose the bumboses, nigga, get dropped by this nigga, and then you move up and it ain't knock nothing out. Nothing. You outbox the shit out of Josh Taylor because he's trash. He was overrated in a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And you lost to Martin. I already went down the line of his list of his opponents. He ain't been looking super impressive when we did get the nigga in the ring. You know what I mean? But see, that's not running, Mark. That's boxing. That's boxing. Like I said, like Shakur Stevenson's style of fighting is to hit and not get hit. But like frustrate you and mixing combinations and shit. Go for your body. He fight all. Listen, if you look at all Shakur Stevenson's fight, he fight everybody different. He fights nobody the same way. Nobody. You can't say that's boring. That's actually hard to do. Everything. That's what made Crawford so great. He didn't fight none of the niggas the same way. That's how Shakur Stevenson is. That's how Devin Haney is. That's why the motherfuckers are so hard to beat, because they never fight their opponent the same way. They don't. He's not gonna fight Teo, you know what I mean, the same way he fought Zepeda. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't fought nobody the way he fought De Los Santos. Why? Because that's how he had to fight De Los Santos to beat that nigga, man. You gotta adapt to your opponent. He's really good at that, man. That's why it's so hard to fucking beat. And Teofimo Lopez ain't nothing different. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't saying Shakur's I'll be out here making everybody look like amateurs, you know what I mean, the same way that Bud did. But nigga, he be frustrating the shit out of motherfuckers because he hard to hit. And ain't nothing more annoying than having a motherfucker standing right in front of you and you still can't land a solid punch on this motherfucker, like what he was doing to Zepeda. Like, you know what I mean? He could fight Teo like that if he want to, but he's not. Because he going to be, I'm going to tell you this right now, he's going to be a lot more aggressive. He's going to start way faster, because you was right when you said that. Hell yeah, you got to start fast. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, he gonna start way faster because this is real dislike here. This ain't like, all right, I'm just coming in here to win. No, I don't like this motherfucker, so I'm going to prolong this ass whooping. That's the type of energy I'm getting from both of them. And usually, there's some kind of, sportsmanship, you know what I mean, in boxing. But look at this, like when Tank dropped Rolly. Remember how that was? That's that type. This is that type of fight. There ain't going to be no shaking hands or we cool afterwards. It's gonna be fuck you, lame ass nigga. You talking all that shit, nigga. Like, yeah, this is the type of energy this fight got. Like, this is real dislike. Like kind of like how it was with Berlanga and Hamza and Perez. Like, it wasn't no shaking hand after that, motherfucker. You talked way too much shit, nigga. We ain't cool. Like, it's like that. Like, so when you put yourself in that situation, because like you remember, Mark, I've been following this shit for years now. Teo and Shakur been going at it for years. Shakur been calling him out for a while. He wants this fight bad, and normally, when fighters be called out a nigga like that for years, won that fight for years, they see something that we don't see. You know what I mean? Usually when they finally get that opportunity, you get a Crawford Spence type of performance. Sometimes, not all the time, but most of the time that's what you get, because they see some shit, bro. Like, I want you, I'm gonna fuck you up if I ever get my hands on you. And now he's getting that opportunity, bro. So I expect big things, bro. For real, because you've been calling out Teofimo Lopez, nigga, since 2023. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe even before that. And they definitely sparred already. I watched the sparring. He whooped his ass in the sparring. Tank whooped Teo got his ass whooped by everybody in sparring, though. Like, Tank beat his ass in sparring. Devin beat his ass in sparring. Shakur beat his ass in sparring. You know what I mean? So, like, that ain't nothing new. Like, but So like I said, these niggas be saying something. That niggas been seeing something with Teofimo Lopez that wanted him to get some smoke. What you say? You said I'm not saying Teo win by KO, but he ain't no bum. That boy can fight. Man, he can fight though, but he overrated. He overrated. I ain't gonna say he a bum because he was a unified champion. He's champion right now. You can't be no bum and be champion. But you definitely, yes you can. Yes you can. Yes you fucking can. I take that back. He's not a bum, but he's over fucking rated. He ain't what people be thinking he is. Like, you know what I mean? Like he get a lot of fake ass credit he don't deserve. He get a lot. Niggas be trying to say he got an unbelievable resume. He only got 2 real names on it. 2. And actually, can we even say Josh Taylor's a real name? Only reason you can say Josh Taylor's a real name because he was undisputed. But like I said, I'm gonna keep on standing on this, nigga. He was the worst undisputed champion in history. Should have never been undisputed. Like, I was cracking the fuck up when they talk about he gonna move up to fight Terrence Crawford. Go ahead, do that, Josh Taylor, and get cooked. That would have been beautiful to watch. So, and I knew that from watching this Catterall fight. Man, that Catterall ain't that good either. Like, for real. Like, he whooped Josh Taylor's ass. And in reality, Josh Taylor lost every single fight after he became undisputed. You're not the goods, nigga. You just got lucky because that tournament was trash. You're really average as fuck. People was ripping my fucking head off, Mark, when I first said that, bro. When I said that Josh Taylor was average, niggas like, oh, he's super tight. That nigga average as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, I hate to hurt your feelings, Steve-O, but that ain't gonna happen. Tio gonna get cooked. That nigga's overrated. Like, and overrated people always get exposed when they get put in the ring with real fighters. You know what I mean? You can believe that if you want. You can believe what you want, but in my opinion, he overrated weirdo. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no props for Arnold Barbosa. You don't get no props for Steve Claggett. You don't get no props for fucking Sandor Martin or Jermaine Ortiz. And them 2 niggas beat you for real. A lot of people give this nigga undue credit that he do not deserve. And in 4 days, you're going to watch him get beat up so bad that you might not like boxing no more. Straight up. Straight up. I'm just keeping it 100, man. So just get ready for the ass whooping that Gordo, and that was like to call him, bum ass nigga, about to get. He about to get a super ass whooping. And I'm going to love every second of it, man. Like I said, man, you knew coming over here, Steve-O. You knew. So you don't understand. I've been waiting for this for 4 years. Yeah. Because Teofimo Lopez is all talk and no contract. And the motherfuckers like that, they usually either get cooked when they get put in the ring with a real nigga, or they fucking, you know what I mean? They get cooked and they come up with a lame ass excuse like he did when he lost to Bumbosis. Oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, and then they'll check themselves in the hospital like Floyd Schofield did. You know what I mean? And try to look like they have dead. Oh, man. I almost died. No, you didn't, nigga. There was nothing fucking wrong with you when you got in there with George Tambosis, because if they would have gave you the win, guarantee you would have never heard no story about my son was in the hospital. He almost died from an upset stomach. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. That nigga's overrated, nigga. And anybody, nigga, that lose to George Bumbosis should be ashamed of their fucking selves, bro. Because you lost to a straight up and down journeyman, a gatekeeper, nigga. And niggas who y'all consider to be elite, Steve-O, I'm talking to you. You consider Teofimo Lopez elite? How the fuck you lose to a bum ass nigga like George Kambosos, bro? For real, because I can name a million other fighters that's never in a million on their worst night ain't gonna lose to him. But bum ass Teofimo Lopez dead. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like, come on in with this bullshit. I got time today because I'm gonna rub it in all y'all fucking faces on Saturday when he cook his ass the same way I said he's gonna cook him. And I love to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Not you, Steve-O, because you new in this motherfucker. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to you for coming in. But I'm gonna rub it in your face, too, when Tio's overrated ass get embarrassed. It's coming. It has been coming. Like, for real. Like, again, if by some fucking miracle, I said a miracle, nigga, I mean an act of God, that Teofimo Lopez win this fight, bro, I'll eat all the crow in the world, bro. No, I fucking won't. I'll still talk shit because I don't respect him as a person or as a fighter. You know what I mean? But I'll let y'all talk y'all shit, but I won't give him no respect. I won't. I take that all the way back because I don't respect his character. I don't respect him as a person. So if I don't respect him as a person, then yeah, you'll never get nothing from me ever. Like I'll always talk shit because that's how I feel about bigots. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because if you don't like me, I don't like you. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about motherfuckers like Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. Like, so fuck y'all. So it's like, even if y'all win, I'm still gonna talk shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's just how it is. Like, I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. Like, but in my opinion, niggas is overrated. Like, he really is. He's not what people think he is or people say he is. That's why we never see him in the ring. We call everybody out, but never fight him. Like I said, all talk, no contract. Like, for real. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hey, Steve-O, you know what you could do, right? You can suck a dick and get the fuck out of here, bro. Bum ass channel that, pussy. Yeah, you must not know where you at. You know what I do to lame ass niggas like you? I do this. That's what I do to y'all. Fuck out of here. Anyway, see, these lame ass niggas always want to come in here try and talk shit, and then when they get flamed, they want to try to get disrespectful. So then I gotta get disrespectful, and I don't give a fuck if nobody don't like it. Like, if you don't like it, like, you know what I mean, you can get banned just like Steve-O just did. You feel me? I always gotta remind people where they at or who I am. I ain't one of them ass kissing YouTubers who pander to crowds. I don't give a fuck if you watch and listen or whatever my channel, nigga. You can get the fuck out of here if you don't like my opinion, and I stand on that. You feel me? Again, hate it or love it, like it or not, Teofimo Lopez is an overrated fucking bum, man. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at him for putting this, for tricking your mind. He tricked your mind. He made you think he was nice. You know what I mean? Or you're a racist bigot like him. You know what I mean? Because I attract a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all come in here. A lot of y'all Mexicans come in here trying to talk shit. That's probably what you was. You know what I mean? Come in here, you know what I mean, talking shit, trying to cheer, like, because if you a nigga and you geek for Teofimo Lopez, you either just the biggest Shakur hater, and I'll give you a pass for that, because you shouldn't like a motherfucker who don't like you. This is the black people only. Like, you know what I mean? And to the white motherfuckers who don't like racist motherfuckers, bro. But like, I don't, when you take it out of boxing and you make it racist or political, nigga, fuck you. Cause I ain't got time for that bullshit, nigga. Like, for real. You can't, like, cause I'm gonna use his own words. You can't scream there's racism in boxing and be a racist, nigga. You look dumb as fuck. So when you an idiot like Teofimo Lopez is, I'm gonna always remind everybody. You feel me? Yeah, Mark, every time, bro. Mark, every time I got one of these weirdos come in, you know what I mean? And I gotta put them in a motherfucking place, bro. I gotta sit them in the kitty corner and remind them of, nigga, you are a fucking nobody who a person I'll never know, never fucking meet. You know what I mean? Coming into my channel and trying to force your opinion on me. Fuck you and your opinion. That's the response you're gonna always get back, bro. Like, feel me? But like I said, man, I'm excited for this fight, man. It's Square Garden, man. Saturday night, it's gonna be cracking. Like, this is, you know, that's why I said the promotion for this fight been horrible when you got really New York versus New Jersey. That should be getting super highly promoted. But they ain't doing that shit because they always hating on niggas like Shakur, but I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand why, but it is what it is. Like, but I don't know who to blame for that. Like, ain't this turkey shit, but this is bad promotion, homie. Because if this would have been shit, let's say Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, man, this shit would have been all over the place. Like, Teofimo Lopez versus Corey Stevenson is a big fight. This ain't just a regular ass fight, bro. This is a big fight. They should be the main event. Like, you know what I mean? That's why it's stupid to me the way they promoting this motherfucker. They should be promoting it way better than that. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's gonna be more Stevenson fans than Lopez fans, Darnell, because it's New York and New Jersey. You know what I mean? They might jam that motherfucking joint. It might be like a college football bowl game. Nigga, all motherfuckers, New Jersey on one side, New York on the other. We gonna see. We gonna see who got the most fans up in that motherfucker. But like, that could happen. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's New York versus New Jersey, so I highly doubt it. I think it's gonna be a good mix of both of them. Like, you know what I mean? And then like all the random motherfuckers that want to be at the fight. But I think there's gonna be a lot of niggas from New York and New Jersey. Of course, we're gonna be hella New York niggas because it's in New York. But New Jersey is kind of right there. Which is another angle they should have went. You know what I mean? When they're promoting the fight, man. New York versus New Jersey. Boom. Niggas is really gonna be interested. It's bad promotion, bro. Like, and that's funny how niggas like me on the outside see that. Like, what the fuck? Why is this promotion so horrible for this fight? Like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Another good fight that's on this card though that a lot of people ain't talking about. Bro, Shu Shu Keratin about to get his first title shot. Why ain't we talking about this, man? This is the nigga that's gonna dethrone anyway. We ain't talking about this shit though. Yeah, nigga, I said that, nigga. Once Shu Shu become champ, challenge in a way. Yup, challenge him and go up there and whoop his ass, bro. Because I think Shu Shu could do it. I think there's like 3 fighters, you know what I mean, right now down there in them little weight places that could beat him. Bam, Shu Shu, and that tall motherfucker, Espinosa. And maybe Nick Ball. Maybe. I think Nick Ball might get out boxed trying to just swing for the fences. I think anyways, boxing skill and IQ might frustrate him. But if he catch him with a clean one, we all know anyway got a glass jaw. So I'll throw him in the mix too a little bit. But I think Shu Shu Carrington could beat in a way. For real. Anyway's a great fighter, nigga. I ain't taking nothing away from that dude. That dude could box. But I think Shu Shu could give it to him, bro. For real. I think he got a better chin and just as good as an IQ. I believe that. Like, you know what I mean? Now, I think anyway punch harder, but I seen Shu Shu take some clean ass shots. So I think I would take Bruce Carrington in that one, bro. I would. But I'm excited to see him get his first title shot too, bro. He deserve it. You know what I mean? So we got 3 title shots, man. We got Adamas. I can forget who he's fighting. We got Shu Shu and we got Teo versus Shakur. 3 title fights, man. That's tight. No, I don't know. I don't think Adamas gonna win though. And speaking of titles, y'all seen that they just uplifted and Billy to champion at 68 WBC? That's probably who they gonna have Canelo fight in September, bro. Whack ass and Billy, because you know Canelo without no belt is worthless, nigga. He gotta have a belt, or he worthless, nigga. And WBC's already lining that up. I see where that's going. Get this bum a free belt. You know what I mean? I think he lost his last fight. They called it a draw, but I think Billy lost that. They gonna make him fight Canelo in September. Watch. Nah, that's just a prediction. But remember, I said that. You say Keyshawn gonna lose? I don't think he's gonna lose technique, but I think it's gonna be a tough ass fight, bro. Because Jermaine Ortiz can box his ass off, bro. That's why I say I want to see if the movement frustrates Keyshawn. Because Jermaine Ortiz don't stop moving, bro. Niggas like to say Shakur got a boring ass style. No, Jermaine Ortiz has a boring ass style. It wins. It wins, but it gets robbed a lot because of it. Because you know the refs and the judges don't like that type of style. Like they don't like that type of style. That moving around, jab, 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 moving around, jab, jab, little combination, moving around, jab, 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 jab. Yeah, that shit is boring. And that's how Ortiz fights. It's frustrating as fuck if you gotta fight that nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Because arguably he beat Lomachenko and he definitely beat Teofimo Lopez. Like I said, it'll frustrate you, but it's hard to win with that style because the judges don't like it. You feel me? Like, oh yeah, Bachram definitely winning technique. I've been waiting to see Bachram get back in the ring since he slaughtered Tim Tszyu. Like, ain't nobody fucking went nowhere near Bachram since that fight. That tells you everything you need to know about him. Like nobody. And 54 is packed. It's packed. Don't nobody want to fight him or Virgil Ortiz. I said that. The niggas are scared. Motherfuckers are scared of both of them. Like Boots is capped to everybody. We about to get into that too, because he did an interview today, capping, still making excuses why that Virgil fight ain't get made. Nigga, and him and his daddy making all the excuses in the world. We'll talk about that in a minute though. Like, you know what I mean? What you say, Mark? If Keyshawn lose, he gonna look like a fool after that lame shit he did after the Cruz fight. Bro, I agree. That was some lame ass shit, bro. I like, bro, you can't be swinging the belt like you whooped ass, bro. I understand you want to celebrate, but there was 1,000 different ways you could have did that. That was too much. It looked weird because, I don't know if you was watching the fight, Mark, but before the fight, he went back to your boy's locker room and like shook his hand and like, yeah. And after that, you swing. Like, you want him to lose too bad, man. Like, I seen relief, my nigga. I think that was probably to be like, see what I'm saying? Like, it was a bad flex, my nigga. Like, you swinging the belt like you whoop some ass. And it's like, man, no, nigga, if you would have did that Saturday night after Shakur whooped Teo's ass, nigga, it would have made more sense. But when you do that to a nigga that cooked you 4 times, it's like, bro, what was the point? You look better just looking at the camera like, who's your daddy now, nigga? Now nigga can talk their shit, nigga, but that's a better flex than swinging the belt like that, nigga. Like, you was a little too excited. That's all I said, man. I ain't saying you can't celebrate, but I just said there was a different way you could have did it because now we clowned you. We clowned you for it. Like, you can't be mad that nigga you do some shit and I think it's lame now. Like, you know what I mean? I understand you want to celebrate, nigga whoops your ass 4 times. I get it. But there was 1,000 different ways you could have handled that situation. You handled it in a lame ass way. I'm just being real, bro. Like I said, man, I rock with Keyshawn a lot. He a good fighter. But I call out bullshit when I see it, no matter who it is, man. No matter who it is, man. And I always been like that. Like I've always been like, you know what I mean? There are a couple new niggas in here today. But like if you fuck with me, you know that nigga I always called out bullshit, even if I like you or not, man. It is what it is. And I'll flip flop on the motherfucker. Like he do some lame ass shit in the streets, like slap a bitch or something, or like you know what I mean, do some wild shit to a kid, nigga don't want sound like oh fuck you. Cause like a lot of them niggas be doing that shit too, nigga. Little nigga run up to him for an autograph, they'll walk right past him, nigga. That's fucked up. I don't like shit like that. So like, yeah, I'll flip flop on a nigga when they do shit like that. You know what I mean? But let's talk about Jerron Ennis making that lame ass excuse on his interview today, talking about it like, yo, when you gonna make the fight? When the fight with Virgil happening, man? You got in the ring, everybody got all hyped up. When is it happening? I would find the interview. I don't feel like going through all that right now. I'm comfortable where I am, but this nigga like, I don't know, man. When the fight's gonna happen, we don't. Hold up. What you mean you don't know? Shouldn't hold up. Shouldn't you be like, nigga? You went in the ring and you said, Eddie, get that contract ready in the ring. Eddie Hearn was thinking in his mind, nigga, you're right. Not putting you in the ring with Virgil Ortiz, nigga, so the boots train can stop. So that's what's gonna happen if you fight that nigga. Nigga, he said, nigga, we'll build the hype, right? And then we're gonna throw him in the ring with somebody else. Virgil Ortiz is gonna fight you so bad he's suing his own promoter. The promoter's like, nigga, listen, I really don't think Oscar did anything wrong. He did what the promoter do. Nigga supposed to do. Nigga, you want to fight Virgil 60-40. You got a better resume. Nigga, I don't care that he's been a champion. He still ain't fought nobody. True. All true. You know what I mean? 5% to the winner. I don't know what that is. I think it's pay-per-view money or like stream money, whatever that is. But nigga, he put the deal out in public. Virgil's suing a nigga like, I went out the contract, nigga, because you putting a roadblock in the fight. I thought that was how negotiations work. Like, you know what I mean? I thought that was how negotiations work. Hell yeah, Darnell. Lopez definitely know his goddamn belt's coming to an end this weekend. Like, you know what I mean? So like when it comes to niggas like Jerron Ennis, and I said this when he went in the ring, I said, man, I guarantee you this fight ain't gonna get made because he don't want to fight. He never wanted to fight this nigga. And then Oscar did the shit and they like, oh, he's ducking boots. Hold up. What in what way or anything that Oscar de la Hoya say? What did he say was wrong? What did he say wrong? Nothing he said was wrong. Like, it's like, bro, you ain't fight nobody, nigga. Virgil whoop your ass. He got a better resume, 60-40. That's just the start of a negotiation. Now call and say, nigga, 50-50. Now y'all negotiate from there. Put the number down. Now you negotiate from there. No, nigga, you want to sue the nigga. The manager talking like he the promoter. What the fuck? Like, yo, in my opinion, I think Virgil got a horrible fucking promoter. I'm a horrible manager. Like, nigga, who is you to tell my promoter, nigga, to shut the fuck up? This is the nigga to get me paid. No, he like, Virgil fucked out. We can go somewhere else, nigga. We don't need Golden Boy. The Golden Boy made you what you is. See, that's where promotion get weird to me. Like, it get weird to me in them situations where the promoter literally, it's not like that in other countries, but in America, the promoter pretty much runs your career. That's why a lot of fighters are trying to get away from them niggas. But you fight who they fight, who they tell you to fight, nigga. They negotiate the terms of your goddamn contract. Your manager, all he do is make sure you got your equipment, sparring partners, all that shit, nigga. He got nothing to do with your promotion. You know what I mean? Nothing. All managers, niggas, they get you in touch with promoters. Once you get with a promoter, most of the time, nigga, the manager step the fuck back and let the promoter handle your career. From what I understand about boxing promotion. I could be off a little bit, you know what I mean? But this makes sense, right? So when you got the manager out there acting like he the goddamn promoter and getting a fighter to sue the manager, nigga, all you doing is holding up his career. How is that a good thing for the fighter? This is where managers be dumb as hell in boxing. Like, you be seeing the niggas when they be having dads, like Virgil Ortiz, your dad should be your manager. He be quiet, nigga. He kind of saying to cut and do his thing, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? That's what most managers do. You don't even know the nigga the manager. You just always see this motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? This motherfucker out here like, nigga, we want to fight. Oscar never said he didn't want to fight. Nigga, he just gave it a deadline to start negotiations, like promoters are supposed to do. I ain't defending Oscar De La Hoya in no way, shape, or form. He has fucked people over a lot, but at the same time, bro, let the nigga do his job. That's what he's there for. Shit, that's why he get a percentage of your goddamn paycheck, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So I thought that was a bad move on Virgil's side, but I don't think that's a duck. Because they clearly showing they want to fight bad as hell. They willing to break ties from the promoter to get that motherfucking fight. So that means Eddie and them ain't even picking up the phone. Right? So who's the duck? I know sometimes I talk fast, you know what I mean, but I'm sure y'all understood that. Who's the fucking duck, bro? The same nigga I've been saying the duck forever. Listen, I made a video a couple months back last year, man, where I said, nigga, everybody at 54 is scared of Virgil Ortiz. Nobody's screaming this nigga's name. Nobody's screaming Backrum's name. I'm stunned Backrum got to fight. And he's going to blitz this nigga. I forget who he was, because Boots was supposed to fight this nigga. The nigga fighting Backrum was supposed to fight Boots before that bullshit Ramos shit. Like, and after Backrum obliterate this guy, like, I bet you Boots don't call Backrum's name out, because you ain't going, all right, so you're not going to fight. You're clearly not fighting Virgil. You know what I mean? You want to try to go after Backrum, go after his title? Like, who? You want to try to go after Xander Zayas? He got a fight coming up. You know what I mean? Against a no-name nigga. You definitely ain't fighting Fundora. You don't want no parts to Keith Thurman. Like, what? Like, I keep hearing Errol Spencer's name. You ain't calling his name. This nigga been on the shelf for 3 fucking years. Nigga been really sitting in retirement for real. You ain't gonna fight him. Who Boots gonna fight if it ain't gonna be Virgil? You don't want none of the champions, bro. Because you ain't built like that. Yeah, nigga. You got wobbled by 47 pounders, nigga. You don't want to get in there with a hard hitting 54 pounder, bro. You can't convince me this nigga do, man. Like, his time been coming. I've been saying that about Boots forever, bro. He's super overrated, nigga. Like I said, nigga, 34 wins. Other than Stanionis. The only reason you know Avanesian's goddamn name is because Bud whooped his ass. Other than them 2 niggas, name somebody. And I'm not even be talking shit. Like, nigga, that's a trumped up record if I ever seen it. That's a carefully tailor made record, nigga, to make a nigga look better than he is, man. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, as soon as they put him in there with a real contender, he gonna get exposed for what he is, bro. For real. I really feel that way about that nigga, man. Because round 1 in the building. Yeah, you here? Jalen Moore in the building. What up, bro? I'm happy you here round 1. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Like, for real. Would you say, Mark, I got my tinfoil hat on here, but if Backrum don't KO Kelly or completely outbox him, they gonna, what the fuck that say? Get out the way. They gonna rob Backrum in the UK. You think so? One thing I will say about the UK, them motherfuckers will rob your ass, but Backrum gonna blitz this dude. Like, you know what I mean? Because if he, like, but again, he been on the shelf for 2 fucking years, down there, right? So, cause ain't nobody wanting to fight this dude. Like I said, it's either gonna be a complete slaughter from Backrum, you know what I mean, or Kelly gonna catch him on just because he been so inactive. You know what I mean? He might catch him off guard and went in and pull it out just because Backrum been inactive and shit. So he might tire out fast or something like that might happen. Maybe. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? But in my opinion, that dude been itching to get in the ring with somebody. So I think he gonna fuck him up. I'm giving Kelly no chance. None. I could be wrong, but Backrum a bad motherfucker, bro. And the fact that nobody fought a nigga after we did the zoo. After that zoo fight, ain't nobody, not me, nobody said his name. Shit, not even Crawford. Like, nobody ain't say Backrum, nigga. I'm not fucking with that Mortaliev motherfucker. Yo, he just fucked him up. I don't want none of that. Like, nobody want none of that. So we'll see where that goes. But I still think nobody. After if he fuck Kelly up real bad, he gonna be on that shelf for another 2 fucking years. Cause ain't nobody gonna want to fight him. Like, I think, hey, round 1, I think Kelly gonna get KO'd. I think Kelly gonna get KO'd, bro. Because, like, yeah, like, Backrum showed us what he capable of. Like, for real, because let's all keep it 100. Then none of us, we all did our research on Backrum, but then none of us had Backrum winning. I didn't. Like, nigga, I wanted him to win because he was gonna get the Crawford fight if he won. That's what I wanted. Like, I wanted to see that. I wanted to really rub, like, talk shit to Mark. Man, Mark was going at it around that time about Tim Tszyu versus Crawford. Always going at it. So we both wanted that fight. So I wanted to see. Now he don't win. Now after seeing what Tim Tszyu is, he like that. Thank God he never got in the ring with Crawford. But at this time, the hype was still strong around Tszyu. Like, so me and Mark was going at it until that Backrum fight. Then it was all like, oh. Tim Tszyu is, yeah. At this time he wasn't done. He done now, but at this time he wasn't. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, that was one of them things where I was really surprised. Like, it's sometimes I don't really be super stunned. Like, that fight, Backrum versus Tszyu and Garcia versus Haney. Yeah, them 2, no fights ever surprised me as much as them 2 did. Like, in the last, in the last decade, nigga, ain't no fight shocked me like that. Like, no way in hell you could have told me that was gonna happen to either one of them. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, Bachram, bad motherfucker, bro. Bad motherfucker. We gonna see. I'm happy back in the ring, man. I'm happy back in the ring. So did y'all see Madrimov though? Like, see, you see how he look, man? That motherfucker can't stay healthy to save his life, man. Like, how you boxing fresh off COVID, bro? Like, nigga, get healthy, motherfucker. Like, he just trying to do anything to get a goddamn paycheck now. And let's keep it a buck. He ain't really look that sharp. Like, at all. So he never really was the goods everybody was trying to make him out to be. That's the same thing that's about to happen to Teo on Saturday. He's just gonna get exposed for the bum he is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm gonna take that back. I ain't gonna call him a bum yet. He overrated. He gonna be a bum after Saturday though. Like, you know what I mean? Unless he get like washed. If Shakur whoop his ass super bad, like I'm talking about knock him out in like 5 rounds, which we all know that ain't gonna happen. I mean, it could happen, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Then he's a scrub. He goes beyond bum. Like, now you a scrub, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Get your punk ass out of boxing. That's how I'm gonna feel if that happens. Like, you know what I mean? I'm being honest. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I got the fight. I got Shakur stopping him in 10. People call me crazy for that. I got Shakur stopping him in 10. Probably gonna be a 12-round decision, but I got him stopping it in 10. But I ain't gonna cap. I'm probably gonna bet on a 12-round decision. Like, but my prediction is a 10th round stoppage. If it happened earlier than that, I'll be stunned. Like, but again, I told you, Shakur, he fight different every time, bro. So it's kind of hard to determine how he gonna fight this nigga. But I know he gonna start faster than he normally do. Like, you know what I mean? I know he gonna start way faster than he normally do. But yeah, man, 4 days, fellas, 4 days, and then it's cracking, man. And I started to lose my taste for boxing once Bud retired, but I got it back. So I'm excited again. You know what I mean? These last couple fights, that Zuffa shit, you know what I mean, the Cruz shit, that got me a little excited for boxing again. But at first I thought I was gonna be like chilling. You notice I ain't dropped no content in like a long time. Like, that was really one of the reasons why. I'm like, damn, man, my favorite fighter then retired. Like, you know what I mean? I always said Mexican Monster was gonna be was gonna replace Bud when he retired, but it still was hard to accept. You feel me? But yeah, man, I think that's everything for the night, man. This wasn't gonna be a long stream, man. I was up here bullshitting around, man. Look out for some videos on over there on Heavy Bag's channel, man. Like I said, we doing our thing over there. I'm gonna still do content over here on Punch Talk for sure, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep doing my live streams over here until we figure out the kinks over there on Heavy's channel. But yeah, man, I ain't never gonna abandon my channel or my niggas, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I think that's everything for today. So shout out to the guys, man. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, man. DJ, Mark Wayne, 913, round 1, Heavy Bag Boxing, Chappelle, nigga, and all the guys, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Oh yeah, how could I forget my nigga Jalen Moore, man? I gotta rinse you up, Jalen. Darnell Washington and Technique, man. Shout out to all you niggas for coming through and kicking it with Punch today, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm out. Peace.